Yes, that's a pear. But we're going to talk about the pear things today. First of all, did you care for one? On Saturday, I'm going to introduce to you a couple of new stuff. Now, you know me as the Prime Fruitister. On Saturday, they'll start actually on Friday, they continue through to Sunday, the Artists4Life. That's a charity dedicated to beating and finding a cure for cancer. And it's the fourth installment in 4 years. I've been privileged to take part every year, and I pretty much created a new song and I interpreted it live during my 15 minutes. This year is going to be 30 minutes, but there are in total scheduled to appear 51 performances, as I understand it. So they'll be calling it raising the standard, and they're going to raise the bar this year. They're not giving up, just receiving the funds and forwarding them to the actual sponsor of this year, as it was last year, Live Strong. And I wrote a song and a couple of poems, especially for that event last year. Live on, live strong. If you remember, if you took part, please check it out. Artists4Life on YouTube. They're gonna do their show for the fourth year on blocktv.com. It was every time performed there, and there were a lot of co-hosts, and we had a blast. Raised a lot of money, about 5,000 last year. That's 5,000 US dollars. So we, as performance, that's what we can give, and we're all soldiers against this kind of disease. I'm also going to introduce you to some words which I will be putting to music. There's a site where you can input notes, but I'm going to input my poems. I'm going to put one or two there, and we'll see what kind of melody comes up. It's just random. And I'll also be playing the keyboard, and I'll be presenting a new animation. If you're familiar with my animations, then you know what I'm talking about on YouTube. It's probably going to be Larry King versus Sarah Palin or the robot, or some random animation I'm going to come up with this week. So I'm going to present a new song for this year on Saturday. So my time slot is 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time. That's the first pair things. If you got any question for the Prime Fruitister, please forward them in a comment below. Don't forget, the Artists4Life, they're going to start on Friday, and they're going to start about midday, if I'm not mistaken. I'm just going to check it right now, live on YouTube. So yes, I'm going to start about 6 p.m. and that's in the evening. So it's going to be from 6 p.m. to 11:45 on Friday. Then from 12 p.m., that's the midday, Saturday, the big day, until 9:45 or 10 p.m. actually. So I'm going to have my half hour at 6:30, and I'm going to finish on Sunday from 10 p.m. till about 2 a.m. So I'm having the schedule right in front of me. Check them out. You're going to see the URL below. And if you can give a gift, we'll appreciate it and we'll forward it to the Live Strong Foundation. Gonna be cancer its own game. Now, the second thing I want to talk about is my live writing. Tomorrow is going to be an interesting game between two tennis players. One of them, which I covered, it was interesting because she won her first tournament this year. Talking about Kiki Bertens, that's from Netherlands, and she's going to take on Mona Barthel, who is from Germany. They met twice thus far, and Mona Barthel had Kiki's game. But Kiki won her first time, and I'm pretty honored to have included that live coverage on my live writing at live.do .me. But that's the other thing. We'll see if I cover that, if I can see the game. And be quite interesting. I hope that Kiki wins. And not gonna be predictor of games right here, but I think that Mona has some interesting play, but Bertens has the more experience this year, as Barthel wasn't quite herself in the last 2 or 3 tournaments where she was expected to win games and she didn't, or matches. So that's it for my live fruiting today. Please have a pear, spread the word, make pears around the world, and defeat the cells of cancer. I'm a Prime Fruitister, and I'll be delivering you later this week. Bye for now.